Welcome back. Welcome to section 2 of this course where we will be talking about different types of charts. So, before we start, let's look at how to connect to Tableau to some of the data sources. So, in this, we will talk about how do we connect Tableau to some of the data sources. So, let's open Tableau. So, this is what you see when you open Tableau. So let me show you quickly what are different options we have. So on the right hand side, you can see this discover section. So this is where you can see what are all some of the tutorials that Tableau gives. This is a whiz of the week. So this is what we saw in our earlier section. And this is some place where you can see how do you want to, if there are any conferences you want to attend in Tableau or something like that. So this is where you go. And these are some of the workbooks that sample workbooks that are we are working on. In my case, I have some world indicators that I got. This is basically from the world database that we got and stuff like that. And the most important piece is the open. So whenever this section will have all the data that we have been working on, or all the workbooks that we recently worked on. So this in this section, as you can see, we have the superstore, which we already talked about, and these are the other two. So and you can connect Tableau to a lot of different data types. When I mean data types, I mean different types of data sources. So like you can, as you can see here, you can connect to an Excel file, a text file, which is a comma separated file, an access file, a statistical file like a R or a SAS file, or any other files of any format. What do they mean by any other file of any format? Is like any delimited file or something. So the big thing here is you can connect to any other servers as well. So for example, as you can see here, you have a bunch of databases that you can connect to. Like you can connect to Teradata. These are relational databases. You can connect to Oracle. You can connect to MySQL Server and lot of other stuff. Also, the big thing here is you can connect to Hadoop, the latest big data world like Hadoop, Hot and Works, IBM Big Insight, and all of these are like the new big data world. So as you can see here, you can basically connect to lot of data types here. So this is really interesting. You can connect all the way back from mainframes where we have some connectors to, or to the latest ones, big data. So this gives you lot of flexibility to play the data with. So this is where it becomes really interesting, because as we will see in one of our sections where we will talk about joining and blending, we can get data from two different sources and join them in Tableau. So and that is really interesting. So for this course, we are, as I said earlier, we are going to start off with the Excel that we have from Tableau. So let me open the Excel, and let's first of all look at the Excel to understand what kind of data we have, because that's one of the component we have. So in this Excel we have, this is the superstore Excel that we have. In this we have three types of data. The first one is orders, the second one is return, so the orders that are returned, and the third one is people, which basically talks about the regional managers for each region in my order. So let me look at what the orders have. It has an order date, ship date, class of the shipping, and then the customer ID and the customer name, and basically all of this is my customer information right there. And this region that I have here tells me which region this order came from, and this basically ties back to the people where I have the region. So for example, in this case, let's say I have South, so this order would fall under Cassandra. So basically that's what it will talk about, and this talks about all my product details, where I will have how much profit I made and what is the sale and stuff like that. So at a high level, this is what we got, and we have about 9,000 orders. This is the one we are going to analyze. So I will stop this section right now. This is more like an introduction in this section, because I just wanted to dedicate this to give you an overview of how to connect to Tableau, to different sources, and what kind of things we can do in Tableau. So as I said, you can connect to any of the data sources, and then you can basically use that, and that is pretty powerful because always believe that and then once you click that, in this case we are opening it up, so once you click open, what basically it does is it tells you that you imported these are the three types of tables. In if it is tables, it will give you the tables, but because it is an Excel, it gives you all those ones. So I will stop this video right here, and we will come back and start working on our graphs.